Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I know I am. Listen, guys, the market is a little red, but at the end of the day, these days don't really matter. Okay, if you got in now or a couple months ago and you kind of just skip to the end where prices are generally high, right? And you wait for, you know, market structure to break, technical analysis YouTubers to say, hey guys, this is potential sign of reversal, or there's lots of confirmation, then that's all that really matters and just making money, right? I'm still going to report on what is happening, what I think price is doing, and where it's going to go in the short and long term. But just know days like this, when price goes down, it don't matter in the end, right? Especially that the context is we are overall in the bull market, right? Just a year ago, Bitcoin was chilling way lower, right? Bitcoin was just chilling. I don't remember the exact price, but I think it was like 30K or mid 20s. Now, guys, hello, we are at pretty much 70K. So, you know, um, you got to look at the bigger picture. Anyways, Litecoin, right? We had this diagonal support, which is still relevant. It got swept, which is good, right? When we see sweeps of liquidity, right? Where people have stop losses at relevant lows. So you can stop loss here, stop loss here, stop loss here, here, potential here. When they get swept, that's usually a good sign, right? That's usually a good sign because usually when liquidity gets swept and there's order blocks are forming and everything, that is usually a good sign of reversal, right? But also this trend line, we've been supporting it for some time now. I mean, for weeks, we've kind of been chilling above it, right? We could see that in the short term, we have created a higher high, right? This was the last relevant high. Now this is, right? This is the last relevant low. And at the moment, it's chilling here. So even if we go down to the bottom of the box, it is still technically a higher low, which means we are creating pretty much a staircase like this, which is good, right? In terms of structure, right? So now in the short term, where I think Litecoin will go, when I say short term, it could be a couple weeks, but it's a price target that doesn't really matter too much in the end. Is just one of the milestones that we just have to pay attention to, right? Easily around $100 to $110 is a price target I see. Boom, right? We have resistance here, here, touch multiple times, pretty much here, here, right? So basically, eventually we'll kind of go here, probably sell off a little bit and make our way back up. Once we get there, I'd say the next relevant target is probably in this weekly candle somewhere. So 240 bucks roughly, right? And I do think that's, that is the second relevant target based off structure, based off everything, because there's not too much support and resistance. And at that point, it's just good to use the institutional candles as a way to see a potential price target. If we go to Litecoin, it is also currently chilling at 5 billion market cap. So even if we were to 10x, we would get roughly 680 bucks, which I don't know if that's going to happen for Litecoin. I'm gonna be very honest. I don't know if that's gonna happen. 680 bucks. The max we ever peaked was at 25 billion, pretty much, right? 25 billion. The first time was thing, and it's one of those things where I think Litecoin is just kind of out of date, in my opinion. Now there might be ETFs, right? ETFs will definitely help push this, definitely do better. But based off structure, where do I think Litecoin can go? I think if Litecoin does respect this $240 mark, we could see highs getting taken out, these highs, and I do think we can go probably to 450 to 500 bucks. And that is without ETFs, that is without anything, right? And that would be pretty much roughly 35 to 40 billion market cap, maybe a bit less, maybe my numbers are slightly off, but more or less it would be something like that. And that is much more realistic, right? Especially if we get 2 or 3 times the amount of money, especially if we sweep the highs. And obviously, if there's going to be ETFs, the game can change and be much better. But that is my update for Litecoin at this moment, guys. Remember, these small price dips don't really mean too much. And I'll see you guys next time.